I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup. The Bravado.
Angel Reese didn't even crack the top 10 in All-Star voting. Yeah, you heard that right. Not top 10. Is the WNBA broken, or did the fans just completely miss the mark? One thing's for sure, something isn't adding up. Did her jump shot go on vacation, or did the voters forget who Angel Reese even is? Now social media is on fire. Twitter's melting down, group chats are exploding, and the hype train, yeah, it just derailed. We're diving deep into this all-star snub, the silent shade, the fan backlash, and why Angel Reese might bring the attitude of a superstar, but didn't bring the votes to match. Let's break it all down, because this drama, it's just getting started.
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
Angel Reese not making the top 10 in WNBA All-Star voting. Let's be honest, nobody's jaw hit the floor. This was the kind of plot twist that was written in bold before the season even started. It's like watching the villain hang from a building, deliver a dramatic speech, and you already know they're about to fall, but you're still glued to the screen, popcorn in hand. The real surprise, that some folks actually believed she had a shot.
One reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA, but you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
Let's keep it real. Angel Reese's rookie season has been bumpier than a bad floorboard at the rec center. The only thing she's been consistent at? Being unpredictable. If you watched her highlight reel on shuffle, you might think it was a low-light montage. Missed layups, clunky mid-range shots, and defense that looks more like she's auditioning for a dance recital than locking anyone down. It's the kind of showing that would have any coach double-fisting a stress ball in a bottle of aspirin.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a 3-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made it 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
And the votes. They didn't lie. They screamed the truth louder than any box score ever could. When the final All-Star ballots dropped and Angel Reese's name was nowhere in sight, the silence hit harder than her stat line. Not even a courtesy nod. No, we see your effort vote. Just gone. Like she vanished from the conversation completely. Yet somehow people were shocked, as if energy and vibes alone could punch her ticket to superstardom.
Now guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she cute, hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, you know, her social media take on that night before the game.
This is the same Angel Reese who not too long ago boldly claimed she was the reason people were tuning into women's basketball. In her mind, she didn't just join the WNBA. The WNBA was catching up to her. She wasn't stepping into the league. She was the league, but reality had other plans. The moment the season tipped off, it became painfully clear. Bringing attention to the sport doesn't count for much when that spotlight catches you going 2 for 11 on national TV. If fans were really watching because of Angel Reese, they're now watching through their fingers like it's a horror movie. Every game feels like a thriller, not because of the excitement, but because everyone's waiting for her to finally snap out of it. Spoiler alert, we're still waiting. And here's where the irony hits hardest. While Angel was out campaigning to be the face of the league, others were out grinding, earning that crown. Take Caitlin Clark, for example. She's been shoved, hacked, fouled, smacked, and still looks like she's playing 4D chess while the rest of the league is out here filming TikToks. Meanwhile, Angel, she still looks like she's stuck on a loading screen.
In simple, you'll get a response. And oh, what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Angel Reese didn't just enter the WNBA. She launched in with confetti, fireworks, and more media buzz than a political campaign. But now, that buzz is sounding more like a eulogy for the hype. Somewhere between the flashing cameras and viral stare-downs, the real mission got lost. Because being a pro isn't about photo ops or Instagram moments. It's about numbers, real production, rebounds, assists, buckets, stops. The stuff that gets fans voting. The stuff Angel Reese hasn't exactly been delivering. Let's talk stats, because while fans might spin stories, the numbers don't lie. Her field goal percentage is stuck in the basement, her turnovers are climbing higher than her rebounds, and for someone who was supposed to dominate the paint, she's getting boxed out like the ball has a restraining order against her. It's like watching someone try to solve calculus while wearing oven mitts. And the fans, they were ready for the rise. They showed up, hyped her up, pushed the narrative like she was Lisa Leslie with TikTok clout. But when the All-Star votes came in, not top 10, not even top 15. Even the most loyal fans had to do a double take. You'd think someone might have tossed her a sympathy vote, maybe for effort, or just for that one moment she stared down Caitlin Clark like she just dropped 40. Spoiler, she didn't.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous rebound.
But let's be real, all-star spots aren't handed out for mean mugs and viral moments. They're earned through performance, and so far, Angel Reese's season has been more glitter than game. And of course, with the all-star snub comes the usual chaos, outrage, wild conspiracy theories, and dramatic Instagram posts that deserve their own Netflix docuseries. Some fans are blaming it on a popularity contest, as if Angel Reese isn't one of the most talked about names in the entire league. No, this isn't about fame, it's about game. And right now, Angel's been playing like she's still stuck in preseason warm-ups. The trash talk? Oh, she's got plenty of that. But when it's time to back it up, let's just say her sneakers haven't even touched the All-Star hardwood. If she walked into the All-Star locker room today, half the squad might mistake her for team support handing out towels and Gatorade. That's not shade. That's just how far off her current play is from elite level status. And don't twist it, this isn't about bashing Angel Reese. This is about facts. This is about a player who believed the headlines before she earned the respect. She thought her college fame came with a lifetime VIP pass to the top of the W, but this league doesn't reward vibes and views. It rewards buckets, boards, lockdown defense, leadership under pressure, the kind of things that real all-stars are made of.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points, you come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game, they respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA. But it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her game.
Right now, Angel Reese's biggest accomplishment this season might just be getting everyone to talk without saying a word about her actual game. Fashion, she's killing it. Sponsorships, rolling in. Her presence off the court, no question, she's a star. But when it comes to being an all-star, not even in the ballpark, because the all-star game isn't a runway or a press event. It's where the best talent in the league puts on a show. And like it or not, Angel hasn't exactly been lighting it up on the scoreboard. She might still be drawing eyes to the league, but the league would kindly like her to show up with a jump shot, a better FG%, and maybe a few less headlines, and a few more double-doubles. This isn't a league built on likes, followers, or pregame fits. It's built on grit, consistency, and actual production. And right now, Angel's play feels less like a rising star and more like a trending clip that already peaked last month. The WNBA is stacked with women who are grinding every single night, fighting for minutes, respect, and recognition. So if Angel Reese wants to be more than a brand, if she wants to be part of the All-Star conversation, she's going to have to stop leaning on hype and start proving she belongs in the spotlight with her game, not just her name.
Now, for the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese, I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4 feet.
Until then, Angel Reese's all-star hopes will stay right where they belong, in Dreamland, because the only thing she's racked up more than missed shots this season is excuses. And just when you think the all-star snub saga couldn't get any more ridiculous, Angel's highlight reels crash in like a blooper montage on overdrive. Seriously, try watching one of those so-called highlights without cringing so hard your eyebrows try to leave your face. It's like a basketball parody directed by someone who's never watched a game and just wanted to ruin your day. Every clip is either a botched layup from 2 feet away or her getting torched on defense like it's a backyard barbecue and she's the main course. Half the time she looks completely lost. Not sure if she's playing offense or defense. The other half, she's yelling at refs like she didn't just commit a foul that could break a brick wall. And yet people are shocked she didn't make the top 10. Folks out here asking, wait, how did she even get votes in the first place? Was there some secret ballot going around a group chat called Delusion FC? Or did someone build a bot farm fueled by missed layups and blind confidence? Because one thing's for sure, those votes definitely weren't based on performance.
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? Does the star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just gonna so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth, and she can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are rejected.
At this point, Angel Reese could drop 2 points, grab 7 rebounds, and post 19 Instagram stories in a single game. And there'd still be people shouting, she's changing the game. This league, man, it's starting to feel less like pro basketball and more like a reality show. Part circus, part comedy sketch, where defense is optional and media hype is the MVP. It's a full-on dumpster fire, and not the cozy kind you roast marshmallows around. No, this is the kind that makes you question if the insurance policy covers flames made of clout. Every other week, someone's being crowned the new queen of the league. We're hitting a few jumpers, talking spicy in interviews, and showing up in a loud tunnel fit. Meanwhile, actual hoopers are silently dropping 30-point nights like they're just crossing items off a to-do list. And Angel, she's the queen of vibes, the duchess of deflections, the empress of empty stats. The one thing she's done consistently? Rebound. But let's not act like it's because she's a positioning genius or grinding harder than anyone else. She's simply taller than half the floor and parked under the rim like she's waiting for a food delivery. Grabbing boards isn't exactly elite when the ball just falls into your lap thanks to physics. Still, somehow, some way, her fans keep screaming she deserves an all-star spot because she brings energy and represents the culture. But let's be honest, what culture are we talking about? The culture of underwhelming stat lines and overblown hype. If that's the standard now, then congratulations. We're all stars. Might as well hand out trophies at halftime and give everybody participation ribbons on the way out.
So it was literally a case of, like, Angel Reese got in by coaches. So the only players that I would assume are going to get in on, like, based on that is I think it'll probably be, I think Caitlin will, obviously. Caitlin will get in. And I think it's to pick the starters, I think. So I think it'll be Caitlin, it'll be Fee, it'll be Aaliyah, it'll be Aja, it'll be Stewie, it'll be Paige. Like, Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th in All-Star.
But here's the twist of all twists. Angel Reese has somehow managed to cast herself as the victim in a drama she wrote, produced, and starred in. It's the most outrageous case of self-inflicted martyrdom the WNBA's ever seen. Forget the media, forget the fans, forget the critics. Angel stood in front of a mirror, threw a pie in her own face, then pointed at the glass and yelled, "See what they did to me." In her version of reality, it's all because she's too strong, too iconic, too much of a game changer. But let's be real, no one's plotting your downfall, sis. They're just exhausted from watching you miss wide open layups like it's some kind of modern art performance. People aren't tuning into women's basketball because Angel Reese is dominating the court. They're watching because it's turned into a spectacle, a soap opera, a meme factory. She says, they're watching because of me. But let's call it what it is. They're watching because they genuinely can't believe what's unfolding. Watching Angel play right now is like watching someone try to assemble IKEA furniture with oven mitts and a bad attitude. It's confusing, it's frustrating, and somehow it's hilarious.
Had lost its new point guard, the great Courtney Vandersloot, to just an awful knee injury. She tore her ACL. That was in the first quarter. That took the life out of the home team and took the quarterback out of the offense. But still, Angel looked pretty sorry, as she often does. Just being honest. I mean, as a post player, shooting a lot of point-blank shots at the rim, last year Angel made only 39% of her shots. Huh? Which ranked 50th of 55 players.
Every time Angel Reese checks into a game, it feels less like strategy and more like the coach just rolled snake eyes. Her impact, less game changer, more walking foul machine. As soon as she steps on the floor, opposing offenses start cooking. Like they just unlocked a cheat code, Attack Angel, Sersalwark, automatic buckets. You don't even have to try hard. Just get in her airspace and boom, it's your night. And off the court, she's never short on words. Always got a soundbite, always ready to stir the pot. But when you strip away the headlines, it's just empty noise. There's no substance behind it, no real game to back the talk. It's all fluff, big, loud, and flashy. Like cotton candy. Looks fun, vanishes the second you bite. Meanwhile, actual hoopers, players grinding every night, putting up real numbers, are getting buried under the non-stop PR machine that is the Angel Reese hype train. And honestly, it's exhausting. Imagine working your whole life to make it to the W, leading your team, producing every night, only to be overshadowed by someone whose biggest assets are being tall, dramatic, and camera ready. The WNBA doesn't have a talent problem. It has a spotlight problem, because instead of rewarding results, it keeps chasing personalities like Angel Reese, hoping charisma will make up for a lack of consistent performance.
You made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Yes,
I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it.
You can't build a league on attitude, tunnel fits, and post-game shade. You build it on production, real numbers, consistency, and actual basketball. And yet somehow we're still entertaining the idea that Angel Reese deserves an all-star spot, as if what the WNBA really needs is more missed layups and less actual competition. Putting her in the All-Star game right now would be like booking someone who's never touched a mic as the Coachella headliner. It's not just a bad call, but it's unfair to the fans, to the players who earned it, and to the game itself. So let's be clear, Angel Reese not cracking the top 10. That's not a scandal, that's not hate, that's not injustice. That's just reality finally slamming the brakes on the runaway hype train. If Angel wants a different result next season, she's gonna have to do something bold, something unheard of, something revolutionary. She's gonna have to actually play better basketball. Until then, spare us the fake outrage, the dramatic posts, and the spin-filled media narratives, because no amount of hashtags, hot takes, or curated highlight reels of defensive breakdowns can replace the one thing this league truly respects: results. And in this league, you don't get all-star votes, you earn them.